Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lugness Monster. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 10 most underrated Black Series figures. Now, this is my personal opinion and figures that I personally think were treated as underrated when they were first released, but deserve a lot more credit. I know there's a lot of figures out there that are great, but they don't really get the credit they deserve, so this video we're going to be talking about the top 10 most underrated Black Series figures. Of course, this is my opinion, so if you guys do disagree, make sure to leave a comment down below on your list of the most underrated Black Series figures. And anyway, on to the number 10 spot. Real quick though, before we do get into the video, if you are new to the channel, make sure to go down, hit that like button, and subscribe, because there is still one day left to enter our February giveaway. If you guys didn't know, we are giving away this Umbra ARC Trooper in the month of February, and we're going to be picking the winner tomorrow. You do have to be subbed to the channel to enter, and then all you have to do is comment on my giveaway video, and I'll use a random comment generator to pick the winner, and we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So if you have not yet entered and you do want to, there's still one day left. Make sure to go check that out. It'll be pinned in the card and linked in the description. Anyway, on to the video. And at the number 10 spot, you're going to have to hear me out on this one. It's the Rise of Skywalker Rey. Now, don't click away. I know you guys don't like Rey. I don't really like Rey either, but no matter what you think about the character, again, I personally don't like the character, but this figure is a great figure. Great face sculpt, ton of accessories, really good mold all the way around. It's just a great figure, and it's really underrated, and obviously that's because the movie sucked, the character's not great, and so I understand why the character's underrated, but, like, as a standalone figure, this is a really, really good figure, and I think it deserves a little bit more credit than it gets. And again, I know the movie sucks, I don't like Rey that much either, but the figure's pretty good. Coming in at the number 9 spot is Ceremony Luke Skywalker. Now, if you guys know anything about peg warming, this guy was the peg warmer of 2019 and 2020. You couldn't get him off shelves. He was everywhere. He was clearanced out, and you still couldn't get rid of him. He was everywhere, but I think he's a pretty good figure. Now, granted, is he the best Luke Skywalker in the line? Absolutely not, but for what he is, for a $19 figure, I guess $19.99, heck, some stores you could get him for $10.99 because that's how much they try to clearance him off. He is a pretty darn good figure. Obviously no lightsaber, which is unfortunate, but he does come with the blaster and the medal, which I think is pretty cool. I think the Mark Hamill resemblance is okay. It's, again, not the best version we have in the line, but it's better than a lot of the other Mark Hamill like faces we have. So overall, I think it's a pretty decent figure. It's not the best Luke Skywalker, but I think it's definitely underrated. Coming in at the number 7 spot is Clone Commander Bly. Now, nobody talks about this guy. You know, I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, I need a Black Series Rex, or I need a Black Series Echo, and all these other figures, but I hear nobody talking about how great Black Series Bly is. This guy is on Rex level quality. The sculpting is there. He is on that Rex body. The weathering is there. The weathering is incredible, something that all the new clone bodies clones just don't have. And this guy really, really knocks it out of the park. He just has that high quality feel that Rex has that a lot of those new clones don't have. And he was probably the last one to get that kind of quality treatment clone-wise. Because a lot of those newer clones, they just don't have that same feel. And this one really has it. Great sculpting, good accessories. Overall, this one is a top tier clone trooper. One of the best we've ever had in the line. Better than a lot of other companies as well. So yeah, this one's great, and it's definitely underrated because I don't hear enough people talking about how great he is. Coming in at the number 7 spot is another clone trooper, and that's actually Clone Pilot Hawk. Now, Clone Pilot Hawk was a part of the Target exclusive Clone Wars wave back in 2020-2021, and this one is a really, really good figure as well. He is on that Captain Rex body again, which, you know, you'll see a trend here. Clone Captain Rex body is great, and any figure that's released on it is top tier. And so this is one that was on that Rex body, and it's really good. The articulation's solid. He gets well past, like, honestly, his wrist can almost touch his elbow there, or his shoulder, because like the articulation on the arms are so good with that Rex body. So articulation is there. I think the brand new sculpt helmet here is really good as well, and it's the least popular of that Clone Wars wave. Now I get Echo, Anakin, and Obi-Wan, they're really popular, but this guy, this guy is one that you can still get for retail price, actually below retail price on the aftermarket, which is crazy. You go to eBay, you get this guy for $21, $22, which is significantly cheap because this guy retailed at what, $26.49. So to get a figure like this under retail is crazy. He's a great figure and he's super underrated, at least compared to some of those other Clone Wars wave figures. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we do have the Phase 2 Purge Trooper. Now, I do think that this one got a lot of hype when it was released, and I just don't think it got enough. This guy is a great figure, one of the best figures of 2022 by far. I absolutely love how this guy turned out. I love the new sculpting that they have. I love the colors. I love the design. I really love everything about this guy, and unfortunately he was a Walmart exclusive, so he was kind of hard to get, but I know this guy got a lot of hype and a lot of recognition. I just don't think he got enough, and that's why I think he's underrated. Now, is he as underrated as a lot of the other people on this list? Absolutely not. He definitely got a lot of the recognition he deserved. I just don't think he got enough, and I really want people to see how great this figure is because it's one of my favorites. Coming in at the number 5 spot is actually Count Dooku. Count Dooku is by far the best Black Series villain we have in the line. I know some people are going to argue Vader, Emperor, some other Black Series villains. I'm sorry, Count Dooku takes the cake. His sculpting is incredible, pinless look all the way around. The likeness to the actor, I believe it's Christopher Lee, looks incredible. Like, one of the best Black Series faces ever, hands down, and I will fight you on this because I will take it to the grave. One of the best faces out there. It looks incredible. And then the soft goods cape. I don't know what they did to this soft goods cape compared to a lot of the other capes, but this cape looks incredible. It flows really good. It's even got the chain that connects it at like in front of the neck too. It looks so good. It sits really nice. Like overall, everything about this guy is great. Even the lightsaber hilt. He also does have the swappable blade that does have the swoosh effect. Something that's pretty cool that they hadn't really done in the Black Series before. And I really wish they would go back into it because I think it looks great. But yeah, this one's one of the best Black Series figures ever. It's in my top 10 best Black Series figures of all time. So if you guys don't have Count Dooku, go pick him up because he is super underrated. Coming in at the number 4 spot, again, you're going to have to hear me out. It's General Lando. Obviously, this one is like the all-time biggest peg warmer of the Black Series. I guess if you exclude all of like the red box figures, like this guy is the most recent peg warmer. You can still go and find him on store shelves. Yeah, that's what he's known for. He was just basically known for peg warming, but this guy is a great figure. Brand new sculpt all the way around, good body, pinless body, so it's really good. Love the soft goods cape. The likeness is pretty good to Billy D. Williams, and it's definitely the best Lando we have in the line. Did he deserve to be double packed? Absolutely not, but I think if you don't have a Lando, go pick him up because you can get him for like less than $10 at most like major websites, GameStop, Walmart, Target. He's very cheap, so I say if you don't have him, go pick him up because he's pretty underrated. In at number 3 is another one you're going to have to hear me out on, and again, regardless what you think about the character, this is strictly based on the figure, and the figure is great, and it's, of course, third sister Reva. Reva is incredible, great sculpt all the way around, pinless body. The face sculpt is, again, another one that the photo reel is almost perfect to the actress. It's incredible. Again, another one of those that's one of the best in the line, hands down. Ton of accessories. It comes with her double-bladed saber, as well as the 2 like single ones. So, ton of accessories with this. I even love like the soft goods cape that she has. So overall, really good figure, super underrated. And again, I know that's because people hate on the character so they don't buy the figure, but the figure is great, so stop hating on the figure because the character is bad. Coming in at the number 2 spot is actually the Hoth Rebel Trooper. Now, this one I think is a great figure, and I think he definitely got recognized for that, but I think this is another one that really did not get the recognition that it deserved. He has a great body, head to toe. I believe it's a brand new sculpt for the most part. The legs might be reused, or at least bits and pieces of it is, but overall, it is a great figure. I love the customability of this guy is unheard of. It's incredible with the helmet, the goggles, like the mask and the face. Overall, it's just a great army builder, and it's underrated. Like I said, I think it got a lot of hype and it got a lot of credit, but just not near enough because this is a true masterpiece of a figure. Coming in at the number 1 spot, it is the Deluxe Luke and Yoda 2-pack. Now this one is another one that peg warmed forever. you know, you could go in any store and you could find this because nobody would buy it. And I don't know why, because this is one of the best Black Series sets ever. It's, again, another one that's in my top 10 best Black Series of all time. The body for Luke is brand new head to toe, and it is incredible. Pinless look all the way around. It does come with a ton of accessories with the lightsaber and the blaster and extra hands. It comes with like the handstand hand, I guess, or a force push hand, whatever you want to call it, for Luke, which is incredible. I believe the likeness of this Luke as well to Mark Hamill is one of the best we've ever seen. And then, of course, it comes with the backpack with Yoda. This is the only version of Yoda in the entire line that is actually to scale, because every other version of Yoda is super big and not to scale. So, overall, great set, highly underrated. I believe you can still get it for about retail, which is pretty nice. But, yeah, like I think the reason that this one was underrated is just because it was expensive at the time of being released. But even then, I think it was worth that retail price. And even still now, people don't really realize how great this set is. So if you haven't picked up this set, I highly recommend going to pick it up because it's in my top 10 best of all time, and it really needs more credit. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe. Also, leave a comment what you guys think some of the most underrated Black Series figures are. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you go down and hit that like button, subscribe. Go check out the merch and the gaming channel. Both are linked in the description. And then if you do want to support the channel, consider hitting that join button. I do really, really appreciate it. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.